So hello gamers, today I'm going to be talking about the new yellow laser added to all of the guns that can take lasers, because as you guys know from before, there was a secondary yellow laser and now there is a primary one, which is on basically every single gun, which is pretty cool. If you want a yellow laser, it does have a flashlight built in. I wanted to talk about, is it overpowered, is it too good, and is it worth using overall? We'll just use HK416 for this. So the yellow laser will increase your model dampening to allow your gun to reduce recoil bounce alongside reducing hipfire rotational recoil. That's actually pretty good. Keep in mind, this will not necessarily make your hipfire better overall, but it will make your hipfire rotational recoil better, which should make your hipfire a little bit better. And it will make your recoil bounce better, which could be helpful on guns like the HK416, DMRs, any gun with a high initial kick. What's the downside of this? Not really anything, except keep in mind, if you have a bad PC, having a flashlight will affect your performance pretty negatively. It can lower your FPS in a lot of different cases, and if you have a bad PC, I do not recommend this laser simply because it will make your performance worse. But the fact that it does have a flashlight can be helpful. I'm not a huge fan of flashlights. They kind of just get in the way sometimes. They really brighten things and it can kind of hurt in terms of like being able to know what you're shooting at. Visibility is everything in FPS games, and sometimes a flashlight will hurt visibility instead of helping it, but in dark maps it could be helpful. And the fact that you can actually have upsides and a flashlight, like why would you ever use a flashlight? I don't know. And also it's a yellow laser, but other than that subjective stuff, is it good? Yes and no. The fact that hipfire rotational recoil isn't a huge problem on like 90% of the guns is kind of a downside. I guess you can use it on HK416 and guns like that. Lots of different guns will help from it in hipfire, but keep in mind, it doesn't just make your hipfire better. It just doesn't make your hipfire grouping better, which is the green laser. If you want the green laser, that will make your hipfire grouping just objectively better by 20%, which is kind of big. And this won't do that, so you can weigh the pros and cons of that. And the recoil bounce part is pretty cool. Not a huge problem on a lot of guns, but if they have high initial kick, it would probably be helpful for them. And maybe DMRs as well as sniper rifles. But keep in mind, you're not going to notice a huge deal on all lasers. Like, lasers are not a big problem a lot of the time. They're very tiny upsides and downsides. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, just keep in mind, this is not like super broken. It's not like super crazy bad, but you know, it's a laser. So if you want to use it, use whichever one you want. Like, that's how most people think about lasers in this game. They say use whichever one you want. And I'd say yellow laser is really good because you don't have to run a flashlight. You can run a laser and get laser benefits as well as flashlight benefits. Anyways, gamers, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and sub, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.